stop, right now. Before you let one more person hug you, touch your shoulder, or even shake your hand, you need to hear this. Your body is about to become a sponge, and not just for good energy, for everything. The trauma someone's been hiding, the anxiety they're pretending doesn't exist, the rage they're suppressing, the fear they won't acknowledge, all of it can transfer into your field through a single touch during this Taurus full moon. And here's what they don't tell you. Once it's in, it doesn't leave easily. It roots itself into your system. It becomes part of your emotional landscape, your physical body, your energy signature, for weeks, sometimes months. This isn't theory. This isn't metaphor. If you've felt mysteriously drained after hugging someone, developed unexplained pain where someone touched you, or absorbed someone's mood without understanding why, you already know this is real. The Taurus full moon is here, and your body just became the most powerful energy conductor you've ever experienced, which means every person who touches you during this window is potentially downloading their unprocessed chaos directly into your nervous system. If you understand how critical this moment is for your energetic protection, drop a like right now, subscribe to this channel, and comment, "I am protected" below to seal your shield and signal to the universe that you're taking your sovereignty seriously. The Taurus full moon is not a soft, gentle energy. It is earthly, dense, and deeply physical. Taurus rules the throat, the neck, and most importantly, the physical body itself. When the full moon illuminates this sign, it doesn't just affect your emotions or thoughts. It affects your actual cellular structure, your nervous system, your physical boundaries. This is why touch becomes so dangerous during this time. Taurus energy is magnetic by nature. It pulls things in, absorbs them, makes them solid and real. Under normal circumstances, this energy helps you ground, manifest, and build tangible results. But during the full moon, when all lunar energy is at its peak intensity, this magnetic quality becomes indiscriminate. Your body doesn't just absorb positive energy, it absorbs everything. The anxiety someone is carrying, the grief they haven't processed, the anger they're suppressing, the toxic patterns they're living in. All of it can transfer through a simple touch and lodge itself in your field for weeks, sometimes months. Think of your energy field during this Taurus full moon as a sponge that's been left in water too long. It's so saturated, so absorbent, that anything it touches becomes part of it. And unlike other full moons that work primarily on the emotional or mental planes, Taurus works on the physical plane. This means the energetic imprints don't just affect your mood, they affect your body. You might wake up with unexplained aches. You might feel suddenly exhausted for no reason. You might develop tension in areas where someone touched you. These aren't psychosomatic symptoms. They're real energetic contamination that entered through physical contact during this vulnerable time. During this Taurus full moon, your energetic field undergoes a transformation. The normal boundaries that keep you separate from others' energy become thin, permeable, almost transparent. This happens for a divine reason. It's meant to allow you to receive cosmic downloads, earth energies, and divine guidance more directly. But this openness is a double-edged sword. While it allows beneficial energies in, it also allows harmful ones in. And most people walking around you right now have no idea they're carrying energetic debris. They're stressed, afraid, traumatized, angry. And all of that is emanating from them like invisible radiation. When they touch you during this full moon, it's like touching a live wire. The energy doesn't just brush past you, It conducts directly into your system. Your nervous system, which is already hypersensitized during this time, registers it immediately. You might feel it as a sudden drop in energy, a tightness in your chest, a headache that appears out of nowhere, or a sense of heaviness that wasn't there before. This is why ancient spiritual practitioners understood the importance of physical isolation during powerful lunar events. They knew that the body becomes a receiver, an antenna, during these times, and they knew that to receive the highest frequencies, you must protect yourself from the lowest ones. The Taurus full moon specifically affects your root chakra and your physical body's energy field. These are your foundation, your sense of safety and stability. When someone else's chaotic energy enters through touch, it destabilizes your entire system. You might find yourself suddenly anxious about money, doubting decisions you were confident about, or feeling unsafe in situations that previously felt fine. Here's what makes this Taurus full moon particularly dangerous. The energetic imprints left by touch during this time don't fade quickly. Taurus energy is fixed, stable, enduring. While that's beautiful when you're anchoring positive manifestations, it's devastating when you're anchoring someone else's trauma. When someone touches you during this full moon, whether it's a hug, a handshake, or even just a brush of arms, their energy doesn't just pass through you. It plants itself. It takes root. It becomes part of your energetic signature until you actively work to remove it. Think about it. Have you ever hugged someone and felt completely drained afterward? Have you ever shaken someone's hand and felt uneasy for hours? Have you ever had a massage and absorbed the therapist's stress instead of releasing your own? That's energetic transfer. And during this Taurus full moon, it happens instantaneously and with much greater intensity. The imprint can manifest in various ways. You might start thinking thoughts that aren't yours, worries about things that weren't on your mind before. You might feel emotions that don't match your circumstances, sudden sadness when everything in your life is actually going well. You might even start adopting behaviors or speech patterns of people you've been in contact with. This is because Taurus rules embodiment. When energy enters during this time, it doesn't stay in your aura. It embodies itself in you. It becomes part of how you show up in the world until you consciously release it. Taurus reminds us that the physical body is not just a vehicle, it's a sacred temple. And during this full moon, that temple is undergoing a divine reset, a recalibration of its energetic systems. This is a time for your body to purge old energy, to release what no longer serves, to upgrade its frequency. But this purging process requires space. It requires protection. It requires you to not allow new contamination while your system is doing its deep cleaning work. When you allow others to touch you during this time, you're essentially interrupting your own healing process. It's like trying to clean your house while people keep tracking mud through it. Your system is working overtime to clear old patterns, and then you're adding new ones by accepting physical contact from people who are carrying heavy energy. Your body knows this. That's why you might be feeling an instinctive pull to isolate, to create distance, to avoid physical contact. Trust that instinct. It's not you being antisocial. It's your higher self protecting your temple during a crucial upgrade period. Not everyone's touch is equally harmful during the Taurus full moon. Some people are more energetically toxic than others, especially during this time. Here's who you need to be most careful around. Energy vampires are people who consistently leave you feeling drained. During the Taurus full moon, their effect is magnified tenfold. A 5-minute conversation with them can leave you exhausted for days. A hug can completely deplete your reserves. Chronically negative people who constantly complain, gossip, or focus on problems rather than solutions carry heavy, dense energy. During this earthy Taurus full moon, their negativity doesn't just affect your mood, it becomes physical weight in your body. The unhealed and traumatized are people carrying deep, unprocessed trauma who aren't doing their healing work. They're walking around with open energetic wounds. When they touch you during this full moon, it's like their wound touches your wound, and suddenly you're carrying both. Manipulators and controllers use touch as a tool of control. Inappropriate touches, invasive hugs, standing too close. During the Taurus full moon, their manipulative energy can literally attach to you through physical contact. Even well-meaning people who have no concept of energetic hygiene can contaminate your field during this time. They're not doing it intentionally, but their unawareness makes them carriers of collective chaos. So what do you do? How do you navigate a world where physical contact is often expected and refusing it might seem strange or rude? First, understand that protecting your energy is not rudeness, it's self-preservation. It's spiritual hygiene. You wouldn't let someone cough directly in your face during flu season. Why would you let someone dump their energetic toxicity into your field during the most vulnerable lunar window of the year? Create physical distance. Stand farther back than usual in conversations. Don't feel obligated to hug everyone you see. A warm smile and verbal greeting is enough. Use objects as buffers. Hold something in your hands, a bag, a phone, a water bottle. This creates a physical barrier that makes casual touch less likely. Use verbal redirection. If someone moves in for a hug, extend your hand for a handshake instead. If they persist, a gentle, "I'm not feeling well," or "I'm being extra careful with my energy," is completely acceptable. Practice energetic shielding. Before going into situations where you might encounter people, visualize a golden sphere of light around your entire body. See it as impenetrable, allowing only the highest frequencies through. Practice the polite decline. Say, "I'm in a sensitive space right now and need to maintain boundaries," without guilt or over-explanation. People who respect you will understand. Those who don't weren't meant to be in your space anyway. If you're reading this and realize you've already had physical contact with someone during this Taurus full moon and you can feel their energy in your system, don't panic. You can clear it, but you need to do it consciously and thoroughly. Try a salt bath ritual. Draw a bath with Epsom salt, sea salt, and baking soda. Add drops of lavender essential oil. As you soak, visualize all foreign energy dissolving from your body and being absorbed by the salt. Stay in for at least 20 minutes. When you drain the bath, see all that energy going down the drain, away from you forever. Use smoke clearing. Use sage, palo santo, or incense to smoke cleanse your physical body. Pay special attention to areas where someone touched you, hands, shoulders, back. As the smoke rises, see it carrying away any energy that isn't yours. Practice cord-cutting visualization. Sit in meditation. Visualize the person who touched you. See energetic cords running from them to you. With full authority, declare, "I cut all energetic cords between us that do not serve my highest good." Visualize golden scissors cutting each cord. See their energy returning to them and your energy returning to you. Move your body. Dance, shake, jump. Move your body vigorously. Trapped energy stores in the tissues. Physical movement, especially shaking, helps dislodge and release it. Try sound healing. Use your voice. Tone, hum, or sing. Sound vibrations break up stuck energy. You can also use singing bowls, tuning forks, or binaural beats. While the warning about touch during the Taurus full moon might sound restrictive, there's actually a profound gift hidden in this challenge. This is an opportunity to reclaim your sovereignty over your physical body and your energetic space. For too long, many of us have been conditioned to ignore our body's signals about who and what feels safe. We override our instincts because we don't want to be rude. We allow touch that makes us uncomfortable because we don't want to create awkwardness. We let people into our space who drain us because we've been taught that's what good people do. This Taurus full moon is teaching you that your body is yours, your space is yours, your energy is yours, and you have every right, actually a spiritual obligation, to protect what's yours. When you maintain strong boundaries during this time, you're not just protecting yourself from harm. You're also training yourself to listen to your body's wisdom. You're developing discernment about who gets access to your energy and who doesn't. You're learning that preserving your own well-being is not selfish. It's sacred. During this Taurus full moon, embrace sacred solitude. This doesn't mean you need to be alone 24/7, but it does mean creating significant periods of time where you're not in physical contact with others. Try this evening ritual. As the moon rises, step outside if possible. Stand with bare feet on the earth. Taurus rules earth connection. Feel the ground beneath you. Place your hands over your heart and say, "Under this Taurus full moon, I reclaim my body as sacred temple. I seal my energetic boundaries. I allow only the highest frequencies to touch me. All other energies are returned to their source with love. I am protected. I am sovereign. I am safe. Stay in this space for at least 10 minutes. Feel roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. Feel a golden shield forming around your entire body. Know that you're being protected on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Each morning during the full moon window, that's 3 days before, day of, and 3 days after, before you leave your home, place your hands on your lower belly. This is the seat of Taurus energy. Visualize a thick wall of golden light forming around your entire body, about 3 feet out in all directions. Declare, "This shield protects me from all energetic intrusion. Only love may pass through. All else is reflected back to its source." So it is. How do you know your boundaries are working? Watch for these signs during the Taurus full moon. You'll feel grounded, solid, stable in your body. Even when chaos swirls around you, you remain centered. You can clearly distinguish between your energy and others. When someone tries to dump on you, you notice immediately and can deflect it. Your mood isn't drastically affected by the people you encounter. You remain in your own emotional state regardless of others' states. You maintain your energy levels throughout interactions. You don't feel mysteriously exhausted after being around people. You have clear gut feelings about who to avoid and who is safe, and you trust those feelings enough to act on them. Taurus is teaching us that not all touch is equal. Some touch heals, some touch harms, some touch nourishes, some touch drains. And during this full moon, when the energy is amplified, the effects of touch are magnified to extraordinary levels. This is why conscious touch from the right people during this time can be incredibly healing. A hug from someone who is energetically clear and grounded can ground you more deeply than hours of meditation. Touch from a skilled healer who knows how to work with these energies can accelerate your transformation. But touch from the wrong people can set you back weeks in your spiritual progress. It can unravel work you've done on yourself. It can plant seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation in your field. The wisdom is in learning discernment, in trusting your body's signals, in honoring the no that arises when someone reaches for you, in understanding that your body is not public property. It's a sacred vessel that you alone get to decide who has access to. As the Taurus full moon begins to wane, you'll notice the intensity lessening. Your field will naturally begin to close again, returning to its normal level of protection. But the lessons you learn during this time about boundaries, protection, and energetic sovereignty, those stay with you. For at least 3 days after the peak of the full moon, continue maintaining strict physical boundaries. This is when many people let their guard down too soon and undo all the protective work they've done. The energy is still active, still influential, still capable of affecting you through touch. Use this post-full moon time to reflect. Who in your life consistently respects your boundaries? Who pushes against them? Who leaves you feeling lighter versus heavier? These are the people to keep versus the ones to create distance from going forward. Chosen one, this Taurus full moon is offering you a profound initiation into energetic sovereignty. It's teaching you that your body is not just flesh and bones. It's a sacred temple that houses your divine essence. And temples have gates. They have guardians. They don't allow just anyone to enter. You are the guardian of your temple. And during this full moon, your primary responsibility is protection. Not of others, not of their feelings, not of social norms, but of your own sacred space. This might feel uncomfortable at first. You might worry about seeming cold or unfriendly. You might face pushback from people who are used to having unrestricted access to you. But remember, anyone who gets upset about your boundaries wasn't respecting you in the first place. The Taurus full moon is asking you to take your power back, to recognize that your body is your own, that your energy is your own, that your space is your own, and that protecting these things is not selfishness, it's self-love of the highest order. So stand firm in your boundaries during this time. Trust the instincts that tell you to step back, to create distance, to decline physical contact. Your body is speaking to you. Your higher self is guiding you. The universe is protecting you by making you aware of this vulnerability. And when this full moon passes, when the intensity lessens and life returns to normal, you'll carry with you the wisdom of this experience. You'll know how to protect your energy. You'll trust your body's signals. You'll maintain boundaries not just during full moons, but always. Because the truth is, you don't need a reason to protect your energy. You don't need to wait for a full moon to honor your boundaries. But this Taurus full moon is giving you permission, validation, and cosmic support to do what you should have been doing all along. Treating your body, your energy, and your space as the sacred, precious gifts they are. Guard your temple, chosen one. The universe has invested too much in your awakening to let it be derailed by someone else's unprocessed energy, transferred through a casual touch. You are protected. You are sovereign. You are safe. Thank you for watching. May this Taurus full moon teach you the art of sacred boundaries.